Hello and welcome to yoga. For today's class, we need blocks or a rolled up towel or blanket, possibly a strap, but most likely not. So just 2 blocks or rolled up towels I think you'll do. Go ahead and come to have a seat on our mat. Today we're going to be doing a stress clearing yoga from top to bottom, a little bit of everything. We're going to go ahead and come into easy seated pose. So just draw the feet into the center line and then pull them in. If your knees don't like this, this is what those blocks are for. You can slip blocks under the knees, or you could just keep your legs out. Wherever you're at is just fine. We're going to be sitting a few minutes, so just make ourselves comfortable. We're going to begin with our breathing. Let's take a nice grounding mudra. So a mudra is a hand gesture that connects lines of energy in the body. So we're going to do pointer finger and thumb. This is going to connect the root chakra, lines of energy, down at the base of the feet. And the way that this feels is a grounding, stress relieving energy. The palms can face up. And we're just going to become present on our mat. Taking a moment to check in with our pelvis, move forward and back, finding that place of better balance. Drawing the belly button into the spine, lengthen up to the shoulder blades, draw them together down the back. Feel the widen through the collarbones and enjoy a deep breath. Bringing our chin parallel to the earth, draw the head straight up. And lengthen the lower half of the spine straight down, pushing those sits bones down. Enjoy another breath. Moving into our Ujjayi breath, the tip of the tongue moves to the roof of the mouth. We breathe only through the nose, breathing all the way down through a widened throat to the bottom of the belly, through the diaphragm, the chest, the throat, all the way to the top of the head, exhaling first to the belly, the diaphragm, the chest, the throat, all the way to the top of the head, taking several deep breaths just like this. Turning the palms down, enjoying a few normal breaths. When we're ready, opening the eyes. Let's go ahead and take that block or towel that was underneath us out. We're going to let our legs come straight out in front of us. Good. From here, we're going to take that right leg and bend it, making the toes point behind us. The knee is pointing forward. The left foot, the sole of the foot turns towards the sky, drawing it in, just trying to get it up as far as we can. The goal is to get to the hip crease. If it doesn't go that far, that's okay. And it may be possible that we also need a block under our knee joint to give support to the knee and the hip. If you're okay, you don't have to put the block in. From here, we're going to inhale it up, gazing at the thumbs. Exhale, turning to the left. Find some leverage against the leg, gaze behind, breathe to the bottom of the belly, twist. Taking deep breaths. Releasing this twist, come all the way to the other side. Gaze behind, breathe to the bottom. Taking several more deep breaths. Good, release the twist. We're going to support the ankle and the knee. Let that leg come straight out in front of us and the other leg follows straight out in front. From here, bending the left leg. The toes are pointing behind us. The knee is pointing in front. The right leg, the foot, turns the sole of the foot to the sky. Go ahead and draw it in as far as we can. The goal is to get to the hip crease. Half lotus, hero pose. If you need your block, go ahead and put it in. If you don't, that's good. Inhale it up, gaze at the thumbs. Exhale to the right. Gaze behind again, breathe to the bottom of the belly. Practice just letting go of anything we don't need. Let go and breathe. Let go through the heart, let go through the lower belly. Releasing the twist, come all the way around to the other side, gaze behind, breathe to the bottom and practice letting go. Very good. Bring it back to the front. Again, support the knee and the ankle. Let that leg come straight out in front and the other one follows. Rub out the knees if you need to. If your hair is down, let's go ahead and put that up. If your socks are on, go ahead and take those off. Excellent. Let's go ahead and come to tabletop position, so hands and knees. Our hands are right under our shoulders, every finger straight. Turn the elbows in and the shoulders away. The knees are right under the hips. Tuck those toes under. Draw the belly button to the spine and inhale the belly down to the earth. Head and sit bones rise up. Exhale, release the toes around everything under. Take a few of these cats and cows at our own breath pace. Inhales and exhales. Bringing it back to center. Draw the right ear towards the right hip. Inhale. Exhale to center. Inhale left ear to left hip. Exhale it to center. Inhale right ear to right hip. Exhale center, left ear, left hip. Inhale. Exhale center. Good. Our right hand, we're going to take it up to the sky. Open the heart and take a big breath. Exhale down. The hand comes under, threading through the other side. The shoulders coming down to the earth. The ear comes down to the earth. The hips stay right where they are. Thread the needle. If you cannot get down this far, you can use your block to catch you as a pillow. Something like this. Check that the toes are aligned and the hips are straight up. If you feel all right here, The left hand can open up to the sky, possibly even wrapping around the waist, finding a place on the right thigh. Open that left shoulder more, gaze up, breathe deep. Good. Release that left hand all the way around. Press it to the earth. Bring it back. Tabletop position. Take a breath. When we're ready, lift up that left hand up to the sky. Open the heart. Breathe. Exhale the hand down underneath the other hand. Bring the shoulder down, the ear down. Left ear on the earth. Hips are straight up and down and the toes are aligned. Thread the needle. Opening that right hand up to the sky if it's available. Wrap it around, finding the left thigh. Opening that right shoulder to the sky. Gaze up, breathe deep. Opening the neck. Opening the heart and the solar plexus. Right underneath the rib cage. Right hand is rising up to the sky. Bring it all the way around. Press it to the earth. Bring it back. Tabletop position. Take a breath. From here, we're going to come to inhale and stand up on our knees. Drawing that pubic bone towards the rib cage and more. Pull them together. The hands are going to come into our back pockets here. You can stay right here, arcing the heart up to the sky, moving the gaze farther and farther behind. If you're more advanced, you can tuck the toes under. Finding one hand at a time down to the heels. Again, pubic bone and rib cage move close together. Arc the heart straight up. Gaze moves behind and breathe. Chin drawing to the chest. Hands will move back to the pockets. Untuck the toes. Inhale it up. Gaze at the thumbs. Exhale forward. Fold it down to tabletop position. The crown of the head, the very top, will come straight down to the earth. And we're going to put some weight in the very top of the head. Gazing down to the knees, let's walk them one at a time a little closer to the face. Close enough that we can get our fingertips around the heels. Rabbit pose. Opening the back of the neck. Pull that belly button to the spine and arch just like in cat. Putting weight in the top of the head and breathe. Releasing the hands right next to the head. Walk the knees back under the hips. From here, taking our hands off the earth, clasp them behind the back. Take the shoulder blades down the back. And then lift the hands away. Remembering, pull that belly button into the spine. Arch it up like cat. Allow there to be weight in the head, the crown of the head. Breathe. Releasing those hands down to the earth next to the head. Press into the hands. Bring the head up off of the earth. Returning to tabletop position. We're going to walk our hands forward, one hand length. Gaze down to the knees. Tuck those toes under. Bring it into our first downward facing dog. Lifting the knees up off the earth. Get the feet right under the hips. Gazing down to the feet. Turn the legs inward so the big toes press. Melt the heels more down to the earth. Sits bones point towards the sky more. Belly button is pulling in. The heart melts towards the earth more. And the ears move between the elbows and we breathe. Gaze is moving forward. Bend the knees. Walk or hop forward, creating a flat back. Inhale and exhale. Forward fold. Taking one hand at a time to each of our elbows. Sway side to side. Letting the head hang heavy. Bringing the hands down to the earth, wrap them around the legs, draw the forehead to the shins more. Move more weight into the soles of the feet and breathe. Forward fold deeper. From here, releasing those hands, we're going to bend at the knees. Drawing the arms near the ears, palms face up. Come to stand, chair pose. So we're sitting in a chair here, holding. Breathe. The head is drawing away from the sits bones. Bringing the hands to heart center. Stand it up. Good job. Inhale it up. Exhale, forward fold or swan dive. Exhale all the way down. Inhale it up to a flat back. Exhale it down. Give yourself a hug one more time, drawing that forward towards the shins more. Breathe. Releasing the hands to the earth. Step it back, downward facing dog. Take some breaths. Roll the hips up and over, plank position. The knees can be on the earth, that's okay. Come down nice and slow. Release it down. Press the toes. Press the pubic bone. The thighs are drawing together. The hands are right next to the chest. Traction forward a little bit. Inhale it up, cobra. The heart lifts and pulls away from the feet and the gaze moves behind. Exhale the forehead down to the earth. And roll to lie on our backs. When we get to our back, draw those knees to the chest immediately and give ourselves a hug. Rocking it left and right. Feeling gratitude that we showed up to do a practice today for our self-care. Self-love, self-care. Drawing that forehead to the knees, exhale. And one more thing, we're going to draw those legs straight up to the sky. Little core work. We're going to take our hands behind our head. And we're going to leave a little space between the chin and the chest. We're going into yogic bicycle, so the right leg is going to bend. The left leg comes down and we cross it over, exhale. Inhale everything up. Belly button is drawn in, the low back is on the earth. Left leg bends, right leg comes down, cross it over. Inhale it up. Taking this at our own pace, yogic bicycles. One more each side. Draw the legs straight up. Let the head come down. Draw the knees in. Giving ourselves a hug one more time. Rock it left and right. Drawing that forehead towards the knees. Exhale. Bring it down. The feet come down to the earth. We're releasing one leg at a time down to the earth, letting them fall wide. The palms face up. We made it. Shavasana. Enjoying our yogic glow. You can stay here as long as you want. If you need to get back to life, wiggle the fingers and the toes. Take a stretch above the head, a big stretch. Rolling it to one side. Finding our way up. Bringing our hands to heart center. Namaste. I honor the universe that resides in you. Thank you for practicing today. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. I'll be bringing more every week. If you'd like to donate, www.christinejohnstonart.com. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next week.